So we've seen a lot of minority trailblazers in the sport of NASCAR. From Wendell Scott, who was the first African-American to win a race at NASCAR's highest level, to Danica Patrick, who became the first female to capture a pole. Now a young woman from Virginia Beach is next on that list of trailblazers in the sport, and she's doing it thanks to a program right here in Charlotte. If you would have told 24-year-old Brehanna Daneils 2 years ago she'd be standing in a pit box, Daytona 500 weekend, ready to change tires in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, she would have thought you were crazy.
I'm telling you, I was never a NASCAR fan. Like, it wasn't even a thought. Like, it was just basketball, track, and that's it.
Back then, basketball was her life. She played point guard at Norfolk State. But when her final season was done, her life took a left turn when a friend suggested she take part in a NASCAR pit crew tryout coming to her school.
And she pulled out her phone and showed me a video of a pit stop. And I was like, dang, they really changed, like, they do stuff that fast, like the whole stop is done that fast. So, Wednesday came around, I found myself not doing anything. I was at the end of my internship, it was the end of basketball season, I really didn't have nothing to do, so I'm like, why not? My coach ended up putting us through a hard workout. It reminded me of like an NFL or NBA combine. It was tough. We were dying. I was dying, like really. I even beat some of the boys I went against, so I was like, I know I did good.
So good, she got invited to the National Drive for Diversity Pit Crew Combine here in Charlotte, where once again, she shined, placing in the top 10, meaning she was invited back to train to become a professional pit crew member.
I got that call back, I was excited, like, man.
And we're looking at what? 12-1 or 5, right?
She came to Concord to train with Phil Horton, the pit crew coach for Drive for Diversity, a development program for minority and female drivers and crew members. It was there she began her career as a tire changer.
That's the position that suits me the best. I'm short, I'm quick, I'm low to the ground, so that was like the perfect, Coach automatically knew. He's like, you're gonna be a tire changer.
Her job is to remove and replace the lug nuts on the tires as quick as possible. She worked on it day after day at Rev Racing in Concord and then at the Excalibur Pit School in Mooresville, not knowing the magnitude of what she was about to accomplish. In June of 2017, less than a year after changing her first tire in practice, she changed one in a Camping World Truck Series race, becoming the first African-American woman to pit in a NASCAR National Series race.
I mean, it's crazy. I'm glad I can be that example, for other people out there to be able to do, anything you put your mind to. And I hope, more people feel accepted. And if there's any other little brown boys, brown girls out there who want to, join the sport, I hope that they can look at me and, say, like, if she can do it, I can do it.
That brings us to February of 2018. Daneils is now in her second season and on the schedule to pit in multiple races this season. And the young woman who didn't pay attention to NASCAR 2 years ago has the NASCAR world paying attention to her. And Daneils will pit for the 55 team again this weekend in the Xfinity race at Atlanta.